How do, Azzy here, and today we are playing Russian Fishing 4. Now then, since the last video, I had been fishing at Corby Lake and managed to get a bit carried away and lose my gear. Basically, is the long and short of that one. So we're back. We've come away from Corby Lake. We're now at Belaya River, and we are doing a little bit, I suppose you'll call it grinding. But we are building our reserves up so we can actually take decent kit to Corby Lake next time we're there. So I found a nice little spot for bottom fishing, and we're going to get the lines out, and we're going to see what funky fish we can get. What pearl barley on this one in the hope of getting white-eyed bream, because if you get decent ones, they're worth decent money. And the other two, we're going with night crawlers. I think line one's got night crawlers on it. We will find out in due course. If not, we can switch it over. So let's get our 3 lines out. Start there. Always a good place to start, getting the lines in the water. Yep, that's night crawlers on there. That's all right. So we're hopefully targeting whatever fancies biting on the night crawlers, and hopefully something a little bit funky on the pearl barley. And we shall see how that pans out. That will be one of them there fishes on line 1. Alright, let's get ye in. First fish of the day. What is it? If you've got a guess in the comments, guess now. My guess is perch. Why not? In you come, little fish. Not perch. Not perch by the looks of it. It's a bream. Not a brilliant bream, but a bream nonetheless. Right, I'm trying to get as close to that cliff face thing as I can, but you can see, probably not that close. Not too disastrous. Yes, so I managed to lose my gear on Corby Lake. I got a bit excited, and yeah, squandered about 90 money's worth of gear. So bit of a rebuild. As I say, it can be a tough old game, Russian Fishing 4, especially when you do lose kit. But that's part of its appeal in many ways. All the different fishing games have the different appeals, and yeah, the difficulty at times for maintaining gear is one of the appeals of Russian Fishing 4. I think it's a challenge. So hopefully we can get as monies together. I'll show you where I am on the map, actually. That'll be a good idea, wouldn't it? So we're up near the top here, just aiming at the north end of this trench. So I'm pretty sure we are getting in there, which makes me happy. Yeah. So a little bit of waiting. We'll check the cafe in a little bit. Just in case I have to modify, tweak baits and things to give us more chance on that. There we go. Oh, line 1 and line 2. I'm going to go with line 2 first, on no particular reason whatsoever. Let's get this fish up. I only just realised that my fishing brakes have been reset since last time. I don't think that was me. But that's okay. We don't need to turn that up for this fishy. It's not a monster. Looks like another bream. There we go. Decent bream. That'll help with the monies. So yeah, I'm after significantly better working from the reel up. So hopefully actually have a go at stuff with some confidence in Corby Lake. I'm still learning, let's face it. But I was naive and fishing from the shore, which meant it was much easier to spool me than it would have been in a boat. We live and learn. Well, we live. I think this is probably mussel or similar, or a nothing. River mussel. Right, so we'll get this line out and then we'll have a look at the cafe. Okay, well we've got one of those, river mussel. That's nice. In fact, we can sell that straight away. That's 4.5 monies. You see, I am building up my monies. First step is a fancy reel, I think. Gudrun, we've not got any of those yet. Hide, probably not going to get a kilo hide. Perch, have a very good chance of getting 8 of those. White bream, we've not got any of yet. That's the most likely one, the perch from this particular thing. Grayling, what did grayling go for? So I always thought about those spinning. Chub, no, we're not pulling any of this out, are we? That conceivable, that possible. We'll get back, we'll have a look at grayling. But that might be a spinning thing, and I'll be honest, I'm not too happy on spinning at the moment because I threw all my gear away. Hey, right, line 2. Forget the grayling for a moment. Because line 2 has another pass on the end. In you come, little fish. Again, not a huge strawberry. They don't need to be huge strawberries, they just need to be fish. There you go, it's half decent roach. Right, we'll get the pearl barley back in. Get that set down, and we'll look at grayling and white bream. See what they're going to go for according to the records things. Right, so let's have a go in here. In case you're not sure, this is a really, really good way of seeing what goes for what. It tends to be the bigger stuff. There you go. So grayling, you'd be spinning for the big stuff. White bream, whatever. I'm not using wet bread. Creme brulee 8. Semolina, red worms, and stonefly larva. I might pop some wet bread on one of these lines. What do the white-eyed breams go for? They go for caddis flies, I know that. Garlic dough, whatever, pea porridge, whatever. Night crawlers. So we could conceivably, what we should really be doing is fishing with 3 different baits, isn't it? So we'll bring line 3 in, and we'll get some wet bread put on there, and we'll hope that that's not the most naive thing I could possibly be doing. There we go, line 1. The line I didn't mess with. So I always think to myself, no, one of your lines has to have, if you've got 3 lines out, pop night crawlers on one of them. Especially once you've got them. Damn well use them. I've got a something and nothing crayfish, but it's another fish. We are going to keep that bait the same for the moment, because it's night crawlers. Get out as far as we can. Bit of a plush. And we're just hoping the wild card with the wet bread works. Not the end of the world if it doesn't. I mean, just because you can't fulfill cafe orders, you can still get decent fishes. One thing I will say on this water is the perch can pay quite well. Got some decent perch out in my last session. There you go, line 1. It was a jangle after all. In you come, line 1. This is why we go with the night crawlers. So you'll get reliable bites. I say that, I was hoping for sort of wetter weather. Slightly cooler, that would have been nice. That would have improved the bites no end. There we go, we talked about decent perch. There's a half-kilo perch, little green ticky job. That'll be worth a money or two. It'll be worth one something, I'd have thought. Rather than the threepence that you tend to get. I am going to check line 2 because it looks like it's moved. I think there's something. Yeah, there's something on the end of that. It's a sneaky fish, that one. Again, either a crayfish or a mussel, I think. By the way that line's slackening every time. I'll tell you what. Do not put me in charge of identifying species by the fight. It's a bream. But what, 690 of these pearl barleys to use because I discovered I could make them, and I thought, oh, my crafting bait skill needs improving, so why not make a shed ton? And then I think I'm going to listen to my own advice and go for the night crawlers on line 2. Keep line 3, sorry. Keep the pearl barley on line 2. But yeah, the night crawlers are paying dividends here. And there's another half decent perch, and one of the cafe orders I'm sure was perch. So that is definitely going to help with the monies. And there we go, the pearl barley's going now. Get that tightened up. Then we can go to line 2. Let's see what manner of fish is on the end of this. Yeah, I'm out fishy. Reasonable, but not huge, this one, judging by the lack of whatnot. Well, we seem to be hitting the common roach, so I'm going to keep that going, because that's getting decent fishies. Get that hiked out. Put that down. Wait a few moments for it to sink. Shouldn't wait that long, because it's 60 gram weight on the end, I think. There we go, get that tightened. And line 3, right, we are going to go with... We're going to go with the correct button first. And we're going to swap the white bread for... We're going to go with night crawlers. We've got 194 of them. They're working. It would be almost silly not to. Quick hike out into the trench. Okay, so it's 8 perch for the cafe order, but it is 40 monies, so that is well worth pursuing. You only have to be 350 plus, so they don't have to be monsters. We need 8. I think there's been interest well been away on line 2. Let's bring it in, find out. Be another one of them shy fish. I don't think it's fish. I think that's just me being optimistic. Okay, we'll get it in and we'll get it back out again. Did I imagine line 1? I might. Oh no, I didn't. Well, there's me using a Jedi mind trick on it. You can be a perch. Come on, be a perch or a white-eyed green for that matter. Oh, whatever else was on that list that I can't remember. And line 2 is off again as well. This might be something. This is definitely over the half kilo, I think. Hang on, let's see if we can identify it before it gets in. Perch, I think. Yeah, perch. There we go. That's the bunny. I said line 2, didn't I, next? Get that back hiked out. Get this line tightened. Here comes line 2. Oh, I think this again. It's either a small, it's either a crayfish or a mussel. No, it's not. It's a little bream. Yeah, definitely don't rely on me knowing it from the fight. Another hike. Spin the wheel. Have a hike. But we do have line 1. Does seem to be popular. No, it's all using the same bait. That's just one of those little curios. Well, there you go. Hopefully it's a roach. Hopefully it's a roach. Hopefully it's a perch. I think it's perch. That looks perchy to me. There we go. Another perch. We might just get this. I'm very conscious of video length, so there might be a bit of a savage cut to the perch. And one yet again. In you come, be a perch, be a perch, be a perch. It looks like a perch. It's a perch. There we go. That's only just, ooh, it's 350 grams for after. That's only just heavy enough. Right, I'm getting this height. And then, given that this is so much more successful, I'm going to have a look at the setup for this. See if we need. Oh, hang on, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to line 2. If this is a perch, then we're all about right. We're doing what we should be doing. Shout when you see. Shout when you see. It looks perchy, but that could be me being optimistic. It's me being optimistic. It's a roach. It might be where I'm casting, you know. Because in theory they're all sort of the same place, but in actuality there's probably physics going on that means they're in slightly different places. And it's line 1 again. So the moment I say there should be some savage cuttery in this video to get to the perches, it's all been ghost since then. Right, where's this line? There it is, and that is a perch. That's definitely a perch. Right, let's just have a look. What we're using here, so it's the size 6 hook. The green line, I don't know whether the green line's going to make any difference. There's no leading on there. Right. I think size 6 hook might be one of the key differences. So I'm going to have a look at what's on the others. So, contestant number 2, hit the G button, I'll give you the details. Pretty much, apart from slightly different line, it's pretty much the same setup. And oh, yeah, and there we go. It knew I was looking at it. Oh, and this is a bigger fishy. We might even have to turn it off a little bit. No, we've got it, we've got it. Fear not, we know what we're doing, and that's a perch on cue. There we go, 570 grams is a perch. I think we're actually going to manage this. I count that as 7. We're all over 350. I think we're in with a shout here. There we go, line 2. Come on, be the last perch. Be the last perch. Come on. Actually, this is a fairly chunky thing, whatever it is. Come on, let's zoom. Let's see. Let's see, perch. And we've got line 1 as well. Line 1 might be a bit late for joining the party. There we go, it's a very nice perch. I'm going to put you away. We're going to the cafe once we've got this line in. What's our little bonus fish? Come on, bonus fish. Can't even see where that's breaching. Where are you breaching, little bonus fish? There you are. Not there. There you go. And it's another perch. Alright, well, we'll get to pick which perch we sell to the cafe and which one we sell à la shop. Okay, so we've definitely got 8. In fact, we've got 9. So we're keeping the heaviest to sell in the fish market. But that's going to be 39 monies for those 8. Thank you very much. And we've not got anything else even vague. Oh, hang on, did we get a dace? No, we didn't get a dace. It was a nace, wasn't it? It was very nice to catch. Then we'll sell the rest in the fish market. There we go. Buy price. Go on, we want to know what these things are worth. There you go. It was another 3 monies for that one. And with threepenny bream, it's another 12.78 for that. There we go. It takes over 300 monies. We're getting towards being able to buy my next bit of kit. But thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. We've got some perch. My top tip is that little nibble. I'll just show you where it is. So we've got the. You could always wind the video back to see the spot, but here we go. So it's just about here-ish, casting at those far rocks. Use the night crawlers, they're great. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Azzy, ta-ra for now.